Once again, I'm here. I'm in another nigga's state. Arsenal versus Loaded Lux. Some say this is Danielson versus Miyagi. I say it's destiny.
Yo, rapgrid.com. It's direct. And I'm here with my guy, Big Will. Retired 106 in Park Hall of Famer. Part-time battle rapper. Full-time artist.
Right.
So, let's go back on the battle stuff. Let's go back in time and let's start from the beginning. So you battled on 106 in Park at a time where like the whole country was watching, right?
Yeah.
So everybody that was in the urban media, or you know, like we watched 106 in Park countdown every day for the videos. It was prior to YouTube back then.
Thanks.
You know what I mean? How was that experience? Because I've done interviews with a lot of people that were on 106, but it's usually people who ended up battling in the next era after.
Right.
You know, so we talk about other battles. So how was that experience for you? Like, how did you get on the show? How did that come about? Just for people who know nothing about that era and that experience.
Well, in order to get on the show, you had to audition. They picked like one time of the year to audition. I was, you know, a kid coming from St. Louis, and, you know what I'm saying, I just decided, like, you know, one day, like, fuck it, I'm going to do whatever I do to get up to New York. I wasn't planning to go to New York to audition for 106 in Park, but, you know what I'm saying, my brother by the name of Knowledge, you know what I'm saying, he was like, yo, they having these auditions, I think you should come up here and do that. So, you know what I'm saying, I ended up going. Like, basically, I don't know, like, for the people who been in New York, born and raised in New York, they'll understand this. But, like, the line was literally wrapped around the block, you know what I'm saying, to audition. You know what I'm saying? Because I got on there early. I got in the line early. I was, like, one of the first 50 to actually compete, to, you know, for their spot. And when I got pulled in, you know, it was like they'll call you in 10 at a time and have first person battle, second, third battle, the fourth. And, you know what I'm saying, they gave us 3 things to put in our rhyme to let people know that we was freestyling. And I was the only person in the room that actually said all 3 things and still was battling my opponent at the same time. So, you know what I'm saying, the rest is history.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but you have Poster Boy was first.
Right.
Avalanche was second.
Right.
Jen third. Backlund fourth. Shavir fifth. Whiteout sixth. Sincere the Great seventh. Then you had Sunny eighth, and Streets of Block ninth. Jazz 10th. That was a girl, and you were 11th, Big Will, right after that. So that was 06.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was when I got retired.
So how was it at that time? Like, we saw that, like, Jen and Poster Boy got records. Poster Boy had a record deal, but he had health problems. Jen had a record deal that actually went through. He actually dropped a single. So at the time when you came out, were people so expected to get record deals? Because I know they had different things for people who won. Like, you would win, like, a package of beats from Swiss Beats and all these other producers. Like what did you actually get out of being on the show?
Well, that question is kind of 2-part. You know what I'm saying? Like, how was it being up there? Like, me being, you know, the first guy on that platform from St. Louis, when we was known for partying, and, you know, we had, you know, the Nelly and the Lunatics, we had Chingy and all those kind of guys. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we weren't known for being battlers or MCs, period, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of pressure on, you know, me at the time, because I was first. When I got a chance to, you know, when I won and I went up there, like, you know what I'm saying, before my first battle, I you know, people in the green room laughing, joking, and everything like that. And I'm focused. Somebody come up to me, you know, they're like, "Oh, you gonna be on Freestyle Friday?" I'm like, "Yeah." they like, oh, that's what's up. Where you from? And when I said St. Louis, all the New York niggas laughed at me. You know what I'm saying? Like they straight like disrespect, like laugh.
Is it cause of Chingy and stuff?
It was because we wasn't known for being spitters, like, and it's just crazy because 10 plus years later, you got Verb, who's a legend in the sport, you got Holla, who's a legend in the sport, and all of these guys shifted battle rap to where it is now. Like there wasn't many girls talking about their favorite battlers and all that kind of stuff, and and they gave it a storyline that made battle rap entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the era from the 106 to the the URL format that you see now. You know what I'm saying? Like they pretty much built, and people won't give them their respect because where they from, and that's the only reason why. But they built what we see today. You know what I'm saying? But as far as what I got out of it, I watched my seventh battle at Interscope Records with Kevin Black. You know what I'm saying? Survivors. It's a whole bunch of guys in there that made things happen, and basically to be not to point fingers or place blame on anybody, but when it's all said and done, it's like you go from when you go from the dirt to being in a room that can make everything happen that you dreamed of in the course of 7 weeks. Shit moved faster than we were prepared for. We weren't prepared for how fast everything moved. Like a lot of people don't know, like I had a Fat Form endorsement deal on the table from 106 in Park. Nike sponsored me 1 week. You know what I'm saying? Like I had sponsors, I had everything that I was looking for, but at the same time, us being from, coming from where we from and everything like that, we wasn't prepared to catch everything as fast as it was coming. And, it just kind of fell through the cracks.
Do you think, like you said, you had Fat Farm, Nike sponsorships and stuff like that, right?
Right.
So now this is the age of the internet. Do you feel like rappers are more prepared because they got to put in a lot more work themselves than you did back then? Like back then, people thought, "Oh, if I get a record deal, I'm on."
I mean, I think battle rappers are, I won't necessarily say more prepared, but I think the goal is different now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was battling because I knew how to win and I needed the attention so that people can know that I'm here and that I do music. The niggas that battle today, they don't care about the music as much. They care about being the best battle rapper, and having that focus has worked out for a lot of people. It's niggas that's seen the whole world based off of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? In 2006, that wasn't happening.